Hey guys, how you going? It's Jamie here, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Steel Panther Pussy Melter pedal. Alright, so here we have the packaging for the Steel Panther Pussy Melter, amp in a box, dirt, overdrive, distortion thing, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's an amp in a box pedal, distortion kind of thing. It does do some overdrive tones, and you can get a lot out of this pedal. I'm very impressed with the sounds I was able to get. And we're going to check those out later. But right now, we're going to check out this packaging. We have a picture of the pedal. Looks sexy. We have the logo. Not so much. We have a barcode. And yeah, just one of these things. So we're going to open it up. Let it be known throughout the multiverse that this Steel Panther Pussy Melter is the 18th handmade pedal. It has been manufactured in the USA to the highest quality standard and designed to have the most bitchin' tone ever. It features a unique distortion circuit with a moist, gushing, toggle, and dirty load, booty, and sizzled tone knobs. Well, that sounds like it's up my alley. And then we have a nice sticker here. This is Parental Advisory, Explicit Distortion. Pink and yellow. Reminds me of like a sour candy or something. And then you pretty much have your user manual right here. Just white and black. Directions. Put down your beer. Look at the pedal and locate the put it in and pull out jacks. Put it in. Stick it in. So I can't find those jacks, but I found stick it in. I'm going to assume that is put it in. And pull out. You should also make sure there is a 9-volt power flowing through the pedal. But if you don't know that, you might want to sell your cheap Strat copy and go back to flipping burgers. Whatever, man. I don't care about these. On this pedal, we have 4 knobs. Dirty, which is your gain. We have load, which is volume. We have booty, which is bass. And sizzle is your treble. We have gushing and moist mini toggle switch. All that does is make you sound like Dad. And then up here, it makes you sound like Satchel from Steel Panther, which is, I think, what they were going for with this. And then the mislabeled input jack, per the instructions, should be put it in, which it's just stick it in. So this is your input. And then pull out, which is correct, is right here. This one goes from the pedal to your amp input. Put it on clean, plug your guitar into this one, or whatever you choose to do with this thing. And then there you go. And if you're an idiot and you don't put this on a pedal board or something like that, like this is going to go on my rack. So I'm not going to use these things, but they give you rubber feet if you want to install them. I'm just going to slap some Velcro on the back and call it a day. Well, that's pretty much the pedal. It looks pretty cool. A lot of neat stuff. That's pretty funny. And this stuff is pretty cool. I like to have this certificate here. Shows me that I got the 18th one, which means that I was pretty freaking quick to order this thing. So I'm stoked. And yeah, check out the demo that's coming up right now. Hopefully it sounds pretty good because I have pretty trash gear. And we're back. So there's a lot of reasons I like this pedal, not only because, you know, it's Steel Panther and I buy a lot of stuff that they put out, but what it stands for, if you live under a rock, you might not know, but do a Google search and you'll find out. The Steel Panther Pussy Melted pedal stands for something. That's why I ordered it so quick, because I hate people sometimes, and yeah, this was a perfect way to stick it to the man, or woman in this case. Out of the box experience, this pedal was super easy to set up. I pretty much found a usable tone in no time at all, like maybe 30 seconds. And it sounds pretty freaking good. Running it through the amp that I used, it's a Blackstar Series 1 EL34, it's a 100 watt amp. 412 cab made of birch with Celestion Vintage 30s and mic'd with an SM57. Simple recipe for rock and roll. And yeah, this pedal, just straight into the front of the amp, did it for me. Play around with it a little bit, run the volume here high and turn your amp down, or turn this down and turn your amp up a little bit, and it might give you a little bit different feel, like it did for me. But I like that. If you're running it with a modeler, or like a Kemper or Helix or XFX, whatever, that might not make a change for you, but yeah, just set that where the level matches everything else. And comparing it to other amp-in-the-box pedals that I have and or used, the Friedman BEOD and the Suhr Riot Reloaded, for instance, this one is right up there with them, if not a little bit better in my opinion. I think that you can get a little bit more out of this pedal than, let's say, the Suhr Riot, because that one's kind of limited. This one has a mini toggle for, you know, your gain stage, and then it has separate controls for your EQ. And I do like the placement for the jacks. That's very cool. I'm glad they did this, because when I build a board or put this in my rack, you know, you can put pedals close to each other, and that's just really smart. Other thing, it just takes a simple 9-volt or, yeah, the one-spot power supply, or I used a Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2 Plus. It worked fine. Have cool lights right here. And they honestly, they don't do anything except for look freaking awesome. And then you have your true bypass switch right here. Yeah, that's the Pussy Melter, guys. Check it out. If you find one used, because oh yeah, that's one thing. You can't buy this anymore. So if you're going to find it used, no matter the price, buy it, because it's pretty freaking ballin'. So yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you like the tones, and yeah, smoke cigarettes. Cheers.